the 25th of September, I, Richard B. Timmons, have been placed back in creative control of my show. And Tim Helsing II is hunting a ferocious and fearsome shapeshifter known as a Bandersnatch, which has set up camp in a children's playground.
Now, you see, this is what we're looking for, hold that. Now, Bandersnatch will often incorporate some kind of lure into its disguise. Kid sees a nice juicy lollipop or an enticing looking friendly teddy bear, goes for it, gets chewed on.
Ow! What'd you do that for?
I'm here to fight you.
Bloody hell, come on mate, all I want to do is eat a few kids in peace and that.
I can't let you do that, I'm afraid.
Compromise, you leave me alone and I'll keep eating them kids, but I won't fully digest them. I'll just chew their hair a bit.
I can't have you going round chewing little kids on the hair. Be a good Bandersnatch, turn into something I can fight, yeah?
Well, that's just it though, innit? Pork hands. Can't fight a slide, can you? Go on, give it a go. Oh! Didn't feel a thing. Go on, fuck the fuck off.
This is ridiculous. He used to be so efficient, now he hasn't got a bloody clue what he's doing.
It's not working.
We've noticed.
How do you kill a slide? You can't kill a slide. It is literally impossible to kill a slide.
It is boring.
Oh, well, I'm sorry it's so boring, but the thing about evil, the reason it's so good at being evil is because it's also really good at looking remarkably ordinary.
Look, you said that the Bandersnatch set up a trap. Why don't we activate it?
What do you mean?
I've got this nephew that I don't particularly need. What? His name's Ben, he's pointless.
I've actually just had a much better idea.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Why did I agree to do this? What's wrong with me? Why did Tim even have this costume anyway?
Timmons! Stop your mimping, act like a little boy or it won't go for you. Say something out the Beano, Gru or Ba, Cripes.
Yeah, because I want to make sure I'm saying the right things when it eats me. Ooh, crikey! Ooh, cripes! What a delicious looking lollipop! Some silly Billy must have left it here, but now it's all mine. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to spill the milk in the TV, Mummy. Please don't put me in the box.
Shit, it's aroused. Right, you lot wait here and don't get eaten. Right, you're all soft. Come on, let's go.
God, what am I doing?
Well, this is disappointing. And I was hoping for so much better. I like to swing when I'm winning.
Oh, he's really good!
Right. Feet on a poor defenseless slide, will you, Helsing? You might call that a roundabout combat technique. Now, Helsing, you're really not my type, but I'm afraid I'm gonna have to eat you.
Was es quos eat!
Oh, piss off you.
I just totally saved your arse.
What? I had it.
You really didn't, mate.
What have you done to me?
You, my friend, have been trapped in the form of an 8-year-old boy for the rest of your days. Yeah, you have to eat sandwiches now, just like the rest of us.
Tim! Thank God you're here! What a remarkably fortuitous twist.
Oh, f*** off, Timmons. You told me to come.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You sent me a text. Meet me in the park at 3 p.m, lol. You have no idea what lol means, do you?
No.
I know what lol means. It means ha 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 ha.
Come on, go back to my house, we'll put some tea in or something.
And a biscuit.
A spell? Where did you learn a spell?
Subtle blend of Google and Wikipedia.
You and your gadgets. A pox on him. A pox. Lol. Lol. Lol.
Right, we're here. My house. Stay, 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 stay. Double stay, Timmons. Just need to go inside and clear a few things
Not
up.
my way, I'm Richard fucking Timmons!
Why's he always got to be such a dickhead? Why are you such a dickhead, Richard Timmons? Richard Timmons, I got no respect for a man's inner sanctum on it. Jess? Jessica?
Dude, that is really bright.
You've not eaten him, have you?
No, but he's crying in the bathtub. I was doing my meditations when he barged in and started yelling about rights for independent filmmakers. He stood on my Muller Rice corner, the dickhead. My name is Jessica Ravenholm, and yes, I am a vampire. A creature of the night, the living undead. Pfft, whatever. You know, classical literature has a lot to answer for. People think it's all floating around with a heaving bosom, not having a reflection, and turning into a bat. I mean, what the f*** is that about? Well, I can't float. I keep my heaving bosom private, and despite several drunken attempts, I can't transmogrify into a f***ing airborne rodent.
Sorry about this. I think I may have soiled myself.
If you need to be disgusting, sit on that.
I am humiliated.
Well, your standards have definitely slipped. If you're shacking up with creatures of the night, might as well be bonking a werewolf.
Do you know what? That's it. I want you all out of my house before she starts eating people.
Oh, what now?
With the fangs and the gur and the arg and the chomp.
Yeah. Remember, I've never actually bitten anyone. You know, the whole thing makes me feel a bit
don't have to
pokey, to be honest.
Could you not at least try to look a bit threatening? You know, Richard Timmons is a complete pussy.
I could try.
That's a sex face. Why are you doing it?
They only pop out when I get angry. Tea, anyone?
Oh, that'd be
Yeah,
lovely.
look at the pussy, actually, yeah.
No fighting while I'm gone. You know, I don't generally eat people, but I do make exceptions for nosy cameramen.
Oh, God.
I do get a bit of a headache when I go out in the sun and have only drank blood once. Yeah, it tasted f***ing shit. It was like old 2 pences, and it's thick like Yakult. Like warm, gone off, metallic Yakult. Nope!
No!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
No, I don't want this! Stop trying to stake me!
I will never stop trying to stake you. You stole my life.
No! I didn't mean to! Look, we should do this outside!
Yeah, we should. This could get messy.
I know.
She'll be mad. Go on then. Go on.
No, you
go.
first.
No, you first.
No, you'll punch me in the ear.
I won't. I promise. I promise.
You will.
I won't. Yeah.
Ow! Go on.
Tim versus Tim. How epic!
What did you do?
I just interviewed them. They have a lot of unresolved issues they need to sort out. It'll be good for them! And great TV. Why are you filming me, you amateur? Get the hell out of there. Why am I paying you? Go on, go! It's extraordinary. It seems that when one person splits into 2 people, they become perfectly in tune with each other's movements and can read them. Or they just crap at hitting anything, I'm not sure.
I want to fight you. I need to fight you. You won't love. I will win. I will win.
He's driving away.
Follow that madman.
This is turning out quite well, actually. The only thing that could be better for ratings would be if you and Anna made out. That would be gorgeous. I'd love to see that. Would you just... Oh no! I'm dead! I think we just got off onto the wrong the wrong foot. Sorry. How did this even happen exactly?
Excuse me?
Well, I mean, you're obviously a vampire. He was all about the stakey, so how did you all get so Stephanie Meyer?
Since when did what you are dictate who you choose to be? 21st century, dude. Catch up. Oh, this gets better and...
Better all the time. There's a fight going on! We'll get the close-up, make this look beautiful, and I'll love you forever!
You f***ers can't leave a woodland creature to himself, can you? Bursting through here and starting something when all I'm doing is my bloody shopping! Phony Steve ain't gonna take it no more.
Hey. Phony Steve, is it? Look, we didn't mean to cause
Didn't mean to my hooves. You've had it in for me ever since I beat you at pool.
I've never played you at pool.
Actually, that was me. How can you confuse us? And Steve, I thought we were meant to be friends.
Of course. Go f*** yourself! You don't text me. You don't answer my emails.
Hey, in his defence, he was on this really annoying suicidal quest to save his girlfriend.
I don't like rejection! I mean, look at this! Look at this! There's what I can only assume to be dog shit in my hummus. That's ruined. And my pesto bread is covered with ants. Bastarding ants. Gorging themselves on my pesto bread.
Everyone needs to calm down. I'm sure this is just a huge misunderstanding. Phony
Steve! 1 minute, we're all friends, hanging out and playing darts.
Look, Steve, it's complicated.
Oh, I know. It's always complicated with you monster hunters. You see a phone and you think, oh, it'd be really cool to have him as a friend.
Look, we can clean all this up. Timothy will happily drive you to the supermarket, replace all your shopping, maybe even getting a nice bottle of wine. And then we could all sit down and have a nice meal together. We could watch The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe on Blu-ray.
Yes. Yeah, that sounds acceptable. Yes. Timmons, what the f***? Cocktail sausages! Flattened! What do I do? Oh my funny
Steve, this jambalaya is amazing.
No, Anna, you're amazing. You and Tim.
Oh, Steve, you're the greatest.
Thanks, Tim. And Tim, promise me you'll never stamp me to death in an underpass.
I promise.
Wait. Oh, he's not moving. Wait. Oh, f***. Oh, shit.
Steve!
Oh, shit.
He was the most beautiful fawn. And he was my friend.
Gentlemen, that was your finest work yet. So proud. Jess, we need to get to sign a contract, and there's this nudity clause.
No!